Welcome to another edition of Designing Spaces, the show that's all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. I'm Debbie Murray.
And I'm David Jones. Welcome to our big game show. If you're not going to the game, then you're most likely watching it right here on TV, at home, with friends.
And today we'll look at new technology coming your way to make all your home entertainment experiences even more exciting. Sports fans will love it.
Then, of course, there's the food. A real big game party should have something from the grill, and you will not be disappointed with what we are offering or grilling up today.
For after the game, have you thought about taking some time off to get away? You know, after your team loses.
Or wins.
Or loses? Vacation time, that is. It's not too early to make plans. We have a special surprise to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, it could be a vacation celebration if your team wins. The bottom line is we have great ideas on how to make your big game get-together a totally awesome experience.
So stick around and see it all right here on Designing Spaces Big Game Special.
All right, Debbie, what do you know about hot dogs?
Ooh, they're good to eat at a big game party.
Yes, but do you know the difference between a New York hot dog, a Philly-style dog, or Chicago?
Different states.
No. Next up, we have a leading grill master with tips and techniques in the fine art of preparing the perfect hot dog. Watch. Hey, everybody, welcome to the tailgate party. We appreciate you stopping by. You know, nothing says tailgating like the all-American classic, the hot dog. And to help us out on the grill today, much more than just a grill master, he's a local and national radio sports talk show host, Bob Valvano.
David, I'm happy to be here. And I'll tell you, you don't have to be a grill master to make these hot dogs delicious. I'll tell you that.
They smell fantastic, but isn't a hot dog, my friend?
You would be wrong there. If you went to, say, Texas and ordered a hot dog, you'd get a completely different animal than you'd get in Chicago. And don't even get me started on Pittsburgh. They are all very, very different.
Now, these particular hot dogs, I believe, are from New York. Am I right?
These are the ones I was raised on. Anybody in New York knows Nathan's hot dogs. And if you can see, there's two different types of hot dogs on the grill. The longer ones are the ones in the natural casing. Those are the ones you get in New York. The skinless hot dogs, the shorter ones, while very good, are not really the ones you'll get in New York.
They smell fantastic. Now, you said Nathan's. Are these the hot dogs that we see being shoveled in people's mouth during the contest?
Yes, they are. In fact, that's kind of how they got their start. In 1916, Nathan Handwerker, a Polish immigrant, was selling these on Coney Island for a nickel apiece.
Wow.
And there were a couple, I believe it was four, the legend has it anyway, there were 4 immigrants there trying to prove who was the most patriotic. Well, what better way to prove your patriotism than who can eat the most hot dogs?
I love it.
That's how the contest started, and of course it continues today. It's an international phenomenon now. The contestants come from around the world, and it just gets bigger and better every year.
Now, do you think grilling up is the way to go when cooking a hot dog?
Well, the great thing about hot dogs, they're so easy to make. You can boil them, you can broil them, you can pan fry them in your kitchen, you can even microwave them. But to answer your question, is this the best way? I don't think there's any question. When you cook it on the grill and outdoors on the grill, it doesn't get any better than that.
Okay, now you're easy. You said you just like yours plain, naked, nothing on it, but there are so many people out there in different regions of the country that are very particular about their toppings. Can you walk us through the different toppings?
Yeah, and you'll see they are quite a bit different. In fact, let's start with my home dog, if you will, the
right
New
here?
York dog. That's it.
Okay.
You can see it is the hot dog in the natural casing, the longer hot dog, and the key to it is the topping that you put on it, which takes a little preparation, David. It is tomato paste, corn syrup, cornstarch, a little water, some salt to taste, and you boil that and reduce it down till it thickens a little bit. You can't go to a hot dog shop in New York that doesn't have this kind of topping. It is a staple for a New York hot dog. You put mustard on top of that, and that is a New York delicacy.
Wow, this is serious. I mean, you got to be a hot dog lover to put that much work into it. Hey, guys, here you go. Have a hot dog. That's from New York. Brought it all the way here
Tell
for
by
you.
the accent.
Okay, this is about 1.5 pounds. What the heck is this?
This is a Pittsburgh dog, and I'm told one of the reasons they did it this way is they didn't want to bother with plates. You have a whole meal.
Why bother?
This is an 18-inch hot dog. It's a hoagie bun, as you can see, and underneath there's so much food in there, I'm not even sure you can see it. The first topping is coleslaw. There's coleslaw at the base of that, then shredded lettuce, tomatoes, and provolone cheese, and that is a meal and a plate right there.
That is fantastic. You know what? We're going to need 4 or 5 people to handle this. Oh, you're perfect. They're fighting over break. Bob, they're fighting over the hot dogs. Okay, I recognize this one. Chicago.
I was going to say that's an easy one because of the poppy seed hot dog bun, but it's also the ingredients and the way they're laid out make it unique. It is you can see the skinless hot dog, the shorter hot dog here, but you've got tomatoes on one side, you've got sliced a pickle on the other side, and then I'll let you know a little secret. This is not really the Chicago relish. It's green, but the Chicago relish is green.
It's like a neon relish.
It is a neon green. We've got the sport peppers or the pepperoncini on the top. You put that together, everybody in Chicago knows that as a delicious Chicago dog.
Wow. You are the grill master. Bob, thank you so much.
It was a pleasure to be here, and I'm going to dig in on some of these.
Please do. You continue. I'm telling you, big thanks to Nathan's and big thanks to Specialty Food Groups as well and our grill master, Bob Valvano. This is Designing Spaces. I believe it's party time. Okay, I could use a little R&R like that.
Really? Well, then I have some good news for you.
You book my next cruise?
No. But you can go home now because we're out of time.
All right. Well, until the next show, I'm David Jones.
And I'm Debbie Murray, so we'll see you next time.
Hey, and enjoy the big game.
Yes, absolutely.
No cruise?
Cruise on home.
Cruise on home.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.